Alright, so today's lesson is going to be on adding decimals. So we have a few integer rules we're going to go ahead and review first. Those are if the signs are the same when we're adding positives and negatives, we're going to go ahead and add and just take the sign of the numbers. If the signs are different, we subtract and take the sign of what you have more of. Okay? Alright, so the first step for us for these is we want to make sure we line up our decimals. Okay. After we line up our decimals, we're going to add any zeros in for placeholders. And then 3, we're going to use estimation to check if our answer is reasonable. So our first one, 3.62 plus 18.57. I'm going to go ahead and line these up, making sure that my decimal's in the same place value. I get 22.19. I'm going to go ahead and estimate to make sure that it's reasonable. So 3.62 turns into 4, 18.57 turns into 19. Add them together, and I get 23. And so yes, those are close, so it is a reasonable answer. Number 2, I notice that I have different symbols, so I'm going to make sure I subtract my 2. When I subtract these two, one of the things I'm going to make sure I do is I always want to put the biggest number on top. So 9, and then put the decimal there, and 3.245. Put my 0 placeholders in there. Got some borrowing to go ahead and do now. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 4 is 5, 9 minus 2 is 7, decimal, and then 5. 5.755. I'm going to go ahead and check to see if it's a reasonable answer. And first I actually have to look and see if it's a positive or negative. The negative 9 has a larger value. So let's go ahead and estimate now. 9 stays at 9. 3.245 turns into 3. Subtract them, and I get 6, negative 6. So yes, those are reasonable. Alright, number 3, negative 5.78 plus negative 18.3. They're the same symbols. I'm going to go ahead and add them. So 5.78, 18.3. Put my 0 placeholder in. Add them up, and I get 24.08, and that is a negative. Let's go ahead and check to see if I'm close. 5.78 turns into 6, 18.3 turns into 18. Add them up, and I get an answer of 24. Negative 24. Yes, they are close. So that works. Alright, number 4. I have different symbols. Make sure I subtract them. Again, let's put the bigger one on top, even though 12.49 comes second. I'm going to make sure I put it in the top place. So let's go ahead and subtract these, and I get 5.24. It is positive because 12 is larger. Now let's go ahead and estimate these. 12.49 is close to 12, 7.25 is close to 7. Subtract them, I get an answer of 5. So yes, those do work out. They're close to each other, 5.24. Right. So now you have some for you to try. Go ahead and try those 5, and then let's check to see how you did. Alright, number 1, you should have gotten 21.25. Number 2, negative 27.66. Number 3, negative 2.56. Number 4, negative 20.2. And then your final answer, number 5, 57.93. Also make sure that you estimated to see if there are reasonable answers.